Hey, what's up, fellow shut-ins? How you doing? Does this pandemic got you down? I know it's had me down. As you notice, I haven't done too many videos in the last week or two. But I've kind of got my head together. I'm getting creative again. And I have been reading some comics, too. Now, of course, we have this situation going on where a lot of us aren't able to get to our comics. So there are some comics out there. You can order some stuff. And I'm going to be talking about some indie comics, too. Speaking of which, you can buy my indie comic, Red Knight, from manospublishing.com. The first two issues are available in print and digital, and number 3 is coming out on March 31st, where the time you see this video it should be available already. But let's get to another indie comic, and I'm going to talk about C.H.E.S.S, number 1 from Alpha G Comics, and that's created by Alfred Page. He co-wrote it with Alex DeGrungy, and the pencils on this one is from J.C. Falbel. Now, according to their own title, C.H.E.S.S, they are a command headquarters of espionage and strategic strikes. So, they're basically kind of like a G.I. Joe type of team. The book starts out with a contracting group in Iraq that had weapons that were like top-notch, state-of-the-art weapons, and they all were shut down and left them sitting ducks, and they were killed off. Their boss calls up the weapons manufacturer, Nakata, and he apparently was double-crossed by this guy, so it was like, okay, you know what? You're going to double-cross me? I'm going to shut your weapons off in a time of need. So he's not a nice guy. And to make things even worse, he sent his own special strike force of supervillains to knock him off. That's when our team is brought in, and let's see, there's Deborah Stewart, who is Hart. There's Pinpoint, which we already mentioned. She gets him because he had apparently decided to go drinking for the night, and she brings him in personally. The headquarters, where we got here, Rocky Mountains. Avery Davis is their leader. He sets them up on a mission because this fella right here, let's see, Errol Schaefer, he had some news about what's going on with these arms dealers. So they go investigate. We get to meet the rest of the crew. There's several others. There's also, let's see, there's Footpath, who has these kind of darts that she can shoot. She's an expert fighter. There's Airborne. There's Blowtorch, which we've already met in the one-shot. And Infrared, who is a robot. And Infrared is quite possibly my favorite character so far in these 2 issues I've read. He's very interesting. He's very impersonal, which is fun. They have this conversation where they're talking to him, and they go, "Hey, what are you doing, Infrared?" And he goes, "I'm sensing the wing. We have there is a 0.2% chance of a catastrophic event before we reach Kyoto." Oh, great. I'm glad you're doing that. Thanks, Infrared. Yeah, he has no personal skills whatsoever. And of course, we do have this meeting with Schaefer and his guys that we're supposed to be dealing with, and of course it goes bad. And let's see, that brings us to we get to see more of the arms dealers' people, and apparently the leader with the really scary little girl with the helmet that has psychic powers, that's his own daughter, and he's very torturous of her. He's not a great guy. Very good start. It gets us kind of going, kind of introduces us to the characters pretty well, what their job is, and the first mission here. They're also interesting in the fact that they don't leap forward into a situation. They gotta figure out oh, okay, is this guy a problem? Let's find out. We're told right ahead, though, so we're just waiting for the team to catch up to us. But otherwise, it's a really good, solid start. If you like this kind of military G.I. Joe type of superhero book, this is a good one. And the art is really strong in this one. There's a different artist on the second one. I'll talk about that one as well. But this is not so bad. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 RAM chips. A good, solid, strong start. And you can get it in one of 2 places. You can go to alpagcomics.com and find issue 1. Or you can go to the C.H.E.S.S Facebook page. And I'll leave both links for you to choose whatever's easiest for you to get the book. And that's it for now. Like I said, you can pick up Red Knight over at manospublishing.com. Issue 3 is coming out March 31st. By the time you watch this video, most likely it's going to be available. And you can check them out during these terrible, terrible, terrible quarantine days. If you got nothing to do but read comics, might as well pick some indie books. All right, I think that's it. You can follow me on social medias. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and you can support this channel and help me bring it up with just $1 a month over on Patreon. I think that's it for now, so I'm going to check out of here. Push the button, Lindsay.